What is up, guys, and this is the FF1 today, and we are back with another career mode video. And as you can see, we're at round 3 season 1 Bahrain, but unfortunately you guys didn't get to see the Bahrain race, so that is quite unfortunate for you guys because it just didn't record. So now I think, not even I think, but I know we have some very good news to show you, and let's wait and see here.
Okay, I've got something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car. The simulation numbers are good, so I look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
So, as you can see, we have a new part fitted, a new chassis upgrade, which will help us a lot with the weight reduction for the straight, and we can run a bit less wings, so it will help quite a lot. So, as you can see, we're losing our rivalry there, so there's nothing really to do here. So now let's go on to the end of practice, and as you can see, we got purple, literally everything except for the team objectives, which we lost about 10 points there. So to be honest, it wasn't really that good, but it doesn't matter that much. At least we got purple, and we've got just missed out by 10 points. So at least we've done the maximum. So now we've retired from FP3 since we've finished everything, so there's no need to do. So let's listen to Emma.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
So she's given us qualifying 13th and beat our teammate. So hopefully we can do it. As you can see, we just skipped G1, and so far we're ahead of our teammate. So hopefully we can keep that and do well. So this lap we're going to go through the whole of it. So here we take it quite nicely, but I think if I shift it down into 3rd gear, it would have been way more better. So now going down the straight, shifting into 8th, putting on the DRS, trying to rev out the car, keeping it in max mixture, looking at the black box there, just there, taking the corner a bit too much, even nearly knocking the ball down. I think we did actually, but that's fine. At least now we don't have a braking or turning reference, but braking just actually after the black box and missing the apex and going wider. So we lost about 3/10 to be honest about there. So braking at the black box, taking this corner relatively well to be honest, not too good, but we could improve by much better standards. So going into 5th gear, should have turned a bit earlier. 4th gear would have been a bit more stable through that corner, but it doesn't matter too much. So here we go, 5th gear through this corner. Could have gone more faster, exerted, squashed out all the speed on the car, but I didn't. But here we go through here, 5th gear, which was quite a bad mistake. 4th gear would have been more better stability and traction as well, so it wasn't really that good. So as we put on the DRS, going down this back straight, braking just before the 100-meter board, switching it down into 3rd gear, short shifting back into 4th, just about missing the apex there, but coming around this bend, braking just after the black box, shifting down to 3rd, clipping the apex too much and having a bit of a mistake, but we catch it back, shift down back into 4th gear. Here we are, going into this corner, go just after the 100-meter board. Should have done it into 4th here. I should have done it into 3rd, but I kept it in 4th instead. Lost me a bit of time there, but we did do a 134.4, I think it was. You'll see right now, 134.5 at 38, not 34, 38.5. Sorry, got mixed up there. But now we are going to skip to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. As you can see, I left the PC for a bit, but now we're going to skip on to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So we are going to go out for another lap, so hopefully we can at least get 2 laps in at most, but I don't think, as you can see, no, we can't get 2 laps in, but hopefully we can at least do the 1 lap really nicely. As you can see, I tried to overtake Alonso just to get some space out, but unfortunately I couldn't. But I slowed down too much just to get some space from Alonso, Massa, and a Red Bull. Who was it? Mostly it must have been maybe Verstappen, but as you can see, taking the final corner really bad. As you can see, we lost about nearly 2 tenths down the straight. So putting the DRS on, but Massa, I tried to keep him behind me, but he just comes and shoots onto the inside, but then the Red Bull comes and slams my back and makes me crash. So as you can see on the replay, the Red Bull comes and touches my left rear tyre, and technically just destroys my whole qualifying. As you can see, my animation isn't happy, but in real life, if you saw me, I was absolutely fuming because I knew I could have done a way better time through that lap, because the first corner was quite a disgrace. So as you can see right now, in qualifying 2, we actually finished 12th. So we did finish ahead of our teammate at least. So at least we beat our teammate and done the standards for the team. So as you can see, going down, not quite happy. So now I'm going to skip straight onto the start of the race. So easy one stop here, no need for any arguments, because just an easy one stop and fuel is already ready. So now let's go to the start of the formation lap, and holding the clutch, revving our car out, and just about getting it off the line. So here we are, onto the start of the race. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away they go for the start of the round 4 of Russia. And it was quite mediocre start to finish, because had quite a lot of wheel spin. As you can see, Bottas has already gone down our inside, and we have a few cars, and we had a bit of overstay there, but just caught it there. Just braked a bit later than Ocon. I think it was going to the inside with our teammate. Collided a bit with Sainz, collided a bit with my teammate as well, just a bit of a squeeze. As you can see, Hulkenberg's going a bit too high, so we've tried to take the opportunity, take the shorter line, put it up into Richmond, braking really late there, clipping the apex, going a bit wide. Will Hulkenberg come back? The red arrow showing just doesn't come back in time, so we just kept the position and taking that corner way bad. Now we've got a warning for corner cutting, so that was really bad. I took the corner, but now we've gone to overtake Ocon, and we've taken the corner way better than in from qualifying. So far we're having a good start to the race. Already we're gonna get about 6 points now. So first time of getting points, and hopefully we don't lose it. So I'm gonna build very still after that corner, because that corner is really difficult to get right, because you want to get the fast exit onto this back straight. So as you can see, brake really late, nearly hitting the back of Massa, so we have to lock up, lose a bit of time, but hopefully we're going to gain it back. So as you can see, we're a bit of overstay there, braking again very late. As you can see, we're closed up visually, but then I have more overstay and let Ocon pass and my teammate as well. So not very good handling with the car so far. So try my best to get as close as possible to my teammate. Didn't shift down into third, which would have got me a way better exit, but unfortunately we couldn't. But we do have Rich Mix and Slipstream. So here we are, and our aerodynamic and our setup is way better than Hulkenberg. So here we go down for the inside of Hulkenberg, nearly going for the inside of Ocon. Had to lock up and made my teammate lose a position to Sainz there. So now we skip on to the start of lap 3. DRS is now enabled, but I don't think it's going to help us here. Well, yes, it does actually. So we use Rich Mix and DRS, Slipstream to go straight past Ocon, easy move, braking after the 100 but looking up massively. So I give Ocon the chance to come back. I have to go slowly off before I get a penalty for corner cutting. But here we are onto the middle sector of lap 6, and as you can see, we're getting we have big pressure from Mercedes Bottas. So since we overtook Ocon, we've been having pressure from Bottas. As you can see, it defended nicely from him, but braked a little bit too late there, and then he I went off track, and now Bottas is taking 6th place. So unfortunately we've lost 6th place, but as you can see, I'm pushing as hard as possible to stay with the Mercedes, and the Mercedes has more better pace than us, so I'm pushing really hard. As you can see, the Mercedes taking these corners with ease. I'm pushing really hard. So now on the back of Bottas, 4 tenths, exactly 4 tenths behind him, so we can put on the DRS, put it up into Rich Mix, taking a slipstream. We're closing quite rapidly, to be honest, and we're going to the inside, braking after the 100-meter board, taking the corner really nicely, clipping the apexes, and we've taken back 6th position. So far we're doing really well in this race. So now we're going to skip on to the middle sector again of lap 7. So we took that corner really nice, but have a bit of oversteering that's hindered us through that corner. but fortunately Bottas isn't that far behind. But Kimi Raikkonen come out of the race, and that kind of distracted me a bit because the yellow flags came and I got distracted a bit. But fortunately he can't overtake me due to the yellow flag, so I was quite thankful for the yellow flag. So there is Kimi Raikkonen off on the side. So now let us skip onto the start of lap 8. As you can see, we're getting pressurized by Bottas again, but this time we went defensive, braking just before the 100-meter ball, clipping the apex, keeping the position. Don't gain anything for corner cutting there because we instead lost time. So here, going through this corner, braking at the right time, doing everything good. Going a bit wide there, losing the rear end, and Bottas now has the opportunity to come past, and we lock up, braking too late and hit the side of Bottas. So now we've got half of our yellow front wing, so that's not good. Now we're gonna have to change our front wing. So as you can see, Bottas is right, as you can see, I'm moving it down to yes, but got DRS going to the inside of Bottas, braking really late, shifting down to third, short shifting up into fourth, squeezing Bottas, and there's no way he could have taken that position back due to the squeezing there. So yeah, we've lost nearly half of our front wing, so as you can see, it's kind of hindering us there. We're going more wider than we usually would. So this was the lap I was going to come in anyway, so there was nothing really worrying there that much. So here we are coming into our box, and as you can see, Ocon is behind us, but he probably will jump us as he doesn't have any damage to his front wing, I think so. But here we are coming into our box, changing our front wing. Now we look behind, and Ocon's already away, so he doesn't have damage, and he's already passed us. So wow, we've lost one position. So and we lost probably about 5 seconds, and there was quite a big train, so lost loads of positions there. So now we're coming out of the pits, and it's kind of big. We have a bit of, not traffic, but someone behind. No, we don't actually. I thought we had someone behind us, like signs, but that is somewhere else in the video of the spot. Wow, that was a decent exit out of the pits though. Now we're skipping on to the middle sector again of lap 10, and we've corner cutted that corner, so that's our second warning of the race so far. So hopefully we don't get a penalty. So now we're skipping on to lap 12. We've taken Alonso from the undercut, and now Kvyat is ahead, so I move into his slipstream, putting up into Rich Mix. Tried to go to the outside, but Kvyat went to the inside, so I brake really late, but it didn't work out too much, and then I had a bit of a steer, but Kvyat didn't lose any time, instead he gained time. So to his fortunate, to him it was quite good. So now we're skipping on to into middle of lap 13, yellow flags, and Grosjean is actually spun round actually. So I don't know what happened there, but my teammate did come into the pits, but I didn't show that part, but my teammate did come into his box, so he probably had a collision with my teammate, and I was quite distracted by that. So I got a 3-second time penalty warning, third warning, 3-second time penalty, so quite annoyed at that. So at the end of the VSC, I'm not quite bad start to the end of the VSC, and here we go into this corner. I think I did corner. No, I didn't corner cut, but having quite a good entry, but having a bad exit, hitting the wall as well. And Kvyat has managed to get past us. He's been stuck for many laps. So let's see if we can overtake him onto the back straight, taking that corner really nicely, especially with the dirtier. Digging this nicely, especially with the dirtier as well, but I'm not getting the greatest exit here. Braking just about as late as possible, getting quite a decent exit. It's okay, not too bad, but putting on the DRS, putting it up into left in standard. I don't know why, but if I put it up in rich, I probably would have gained more. But here we are braking really late, and I nearly hit my front wing on Kvyat and nearly lost it again. So I hit the wall actually and nearly lost everything again. So it's quite fortunate there not to break my front wing with 2 opportunities to break it like that. So here we are, cars going out the pits, but it is Grosjean actually, because Kvyat was still 12th and I was still 13th, so there must have been a lap gap, and it was surely going to be Grosjean since he's the only person so far to have problems during this race. So he just, as you can see, he's been blue flagged. He's given us the space to go through, and taken that, gone through and taken 15th, taken his position. Well, not really, but just lapped the lapped car. So as you can see, he's pressurizing us quite a lot. So on the start of lap 16, and we have to block him actually, not even letting him have a peek through. And we, as you can see, corner cut again. So that's our 4th warning of the race, but our 1st warning of this new start of corner cut. So as you can see, Grosjean is really parrying us there. He's been distracting me and made me cut that corner. So I decided, I was thinking if I should let him through or not. So I tried to defend here, but and then I realised he was on fresher tyres about here, so I let him go actually there. So because I knew he was on way fresher tyres, so there was no point fighting Grosjean. So here we are, on to the end of lap 19 and the start of lap 20. We've got another warning and another penalty. So you can see signs behind us and the arrow is just there. So 3 seconds isn't even available now. So now we go through this corner, missing the apex quite marginally and going off the track a bit, having a bit of oversteer, and Sainz hits our back and we hit the wall, and that is our race over, unfortunately. Had a bit too much oversteer there, hit the, not hit the wall, but and Sainz just came, tagged me, and yeah, even spun even more. So that was the end of our race. As you can see, the animation again isn't happy from the retirement, 2nd retirement of Russia actually, because retiring in qualifying, now I have to retire in the race. So really unfortunate for me. If Sainz actually, I think Sainz should have pulled onto the outside, because you know, but let's listen to the commentators.
And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres. And it highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine behind the scenes without a talented hand on the wheel, of course.
And as the adrenaline dies down after another eventful Grand Prix, here come the top 3 out onto the podium. And now let's take a look at
Sebastian Vettel has won that race, and Lewis Hamilton 2nd and Perez 3rd. So that wasn't a bad race for our teammate, because he got 11, just about missed out on the points, so it's kind of bad. But we DNF and we finished in Carlos Sainz actually came back, probably made a pit stop and finished in 15th, so we did quite well to come back a bit. So we finished in P19. So I think it was kind of Sainz's fault and mine at the same time, because he should have gone onto the outside and at least avoided anywhere near contact. So as you can see, our team is 9th and I am dead last, so not good. So we're getting resource points decently, but the rivalry is going to be 29 now, I think. No, 28, sorry, not 29. 28, and we're losing quite a bit of team approval, and the reputation level is quite low, so nothing really good for us so far. So we're just not doing well. So here we are with either time attack or checkpoint challenge Brazil, but I should have chose time attack, to be honest, because time attack would have been way better for me, because I know Austria more than Brazil. But you will see how I did in Brazil later on in the next video. So guys, this has been the not even finished yet, but changing the engines. But guys, this has been the F1 here. Hope you're enjoying the video. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and this is me out.